So Nathan, it seemed a thoroughly satisfying performance. What's your take on it?
Yeah, I thought we were excellent from start to finish. I thought we started really well. For once, we took our chances and we were clinical, really clinical at home, because we've played like that at home in other games. But I felt we were clinical. We had a real sort of zest about us, and I thought we were totally dominated. Apart from probably a 5-minute spell after half time where we let them back in, I just thought we were excellent. They had a few chances from crosses, 1 or 2, but we must have had 20 chances, must have had 10, 12, 14 shots on goal, and I thought we were really dominant. And I was pleased with how we played, because I didn't want to end the season weak in terms of after, Northampton were the benchmark for us, and then this week we've got in, we've worked them, we've drafted, and they put in a proper shift like they've done all the time. And then I thought we were excellent today, and it's a wonderful performance to finish the season. So it's about looking forward now.
You say it's a nice football for, apart from that 5-minute period you alluded to, for large periods of the game. It must be quite pleasant to not only win and win convincingly, but to have the style of football that you want at the club.
Oh, I thought we were outstanding. I thought we were outstanding. How we moved the ball on a hot afternoon, and how we created, and some of the chances we created. If they'd gone in, you're talking wonderful goals. But we have to do that more consistently. So don't want to be euphoric. I'm very pleased, very proud of my team, very happy with how we're progressing. But we can get better, and we need to do that over a 46-game period. As I said, now they've earned the summer, because since I've come in, they've earned the summer. We've had good points all in the 20 games since I've come in, taking 36 points, which is real good form. As I said, we have to look forward now. We have to build on that foundation which we've laid. It's been a real vital 4 months. But I said I just want to concentrate on today and just say I thought we were excellent.
Like you said, you've had a good points haul since you've been here. I worked out that if you were here the whole season, it would have been a playoff place with that form, so it must be extra pleasing that.
Well, we'd have had to maintain that, and we'd have had to get better, because I said I'm not content with 36 points from 20 games or whatever it is. I'm not content with that. We want more, because I want to get in the playoffs, but I would like to be in the top 3. That's why I've come here. That's my ambition. That's what the club want. So yeah, we've taken a good point. So it's been a good basis to build on, and we've laid foundations here. So I'm excited with what we have to, what's to come.
And it's just a 6th win of the season in the league here. Two goals at home for the first half, the first time since the end of last season. It must be pleasing to get the goals early and actually a bit more confident, a little less frustration going into half time.
Yeah, for the full season. Even when I'm here, we've had 4 of those 6, I think, since I've come here. But even that, we should have had more games where we kind of think, well, we could have done more. Stevenage didn't play that well. We should have taken something. Definitely should have won the Crawley game with the amount of the game we had. But today was a comprehensive performance, and I was pleased, because it shows that they can be a hungry group, and if we just do the right things for long enough, we'll be okay. It could have been an easy game today, but it wasn't, and I was pleased and proud of him, and I'm happy with that.
You gave Jake Howes the first start since March. Looked like he was putting some good crosses in, and a lot of the chances were coming from that.
But Jake's been injured. Yeah, Jake's been injured. That's why he missed out. Jake played near enough all my games when I was initially. Then he picked up a knee injury, which curtailed him. And he's a good footballer. We like Jake. We like how he plays. And as I said, he done very, very well today in the position we had. He's got a great left foot. He has quality. He needs to brush up on certain things, but that's moving forward. But no, I thought he was excellent. But he was part of an excellent team performance from the front two. The front two were real dangerous today. As you've seen, Jack Mario could have had 4 or 5. Joe Pigger contributed. Cameron McGee was excellent in the 10 position, and I thought we were excellent. Played some real fluid stuff, and I think we justly won the game.
How important was it to, as you said, to get the win in the last game of the season, sort of send the fans home happy? You had your lap of acknowledgement as well at the end of the game.
Yeah, but it's a culmination. I hope we would have got the lap anyway, because, as I said, since you've been here, we've laid foundations. We've laid a certain foundation here that we can build on and go forward with. But as I said, it was important today that we did get the win, because as I said, we've sort of drew and lost the last 2, and I don't like to go too many without wins. And so it was pleasing today to get that win, as I said, and I thought we were comprehensive in that win as well, and the way we played and the style that we played and the manner of the win was very, very pleasing.
And you're able to bring on some of the youngsters as well. Got some great ovations, as they do every time they come on. How important was it? I know you've said in the past it's not just about them coming on for the sake of coming on and coming on to change the game themselves.
Well, to be honest with you, I said to Paul Driver that I'm not going to give anyone a debut. We're not handing out stuff here. It's not a charity in any way. But they've earned the opportunity to come in. And then we felt at the right time of the game to bring them on. And I thought Tariq came on and really contributed. It was excellent, really was. Then we sent James Justin on, and to give us a little bit of energy and to defend well. And then later on we felt that we just wanted to show stuff up and things. So we put Frankie on. It's not Frankie's debut. We've given him sort of 4 debuts this season. It's Zane and Frankie, and then the 2 today. So we're pleased with that. But they've earned that. They haven't been given it. They've earned it. Because as I said, we're not charity here, but they've earned it, and I'm proud of them. And I said they did exceptionally well, and that's a credit to Paul Driver.
It's been announced that Paul and Scott are going to be leaving the club at the end of the season. What can you tell us about those departures?
Look, we've had meetings this week. There'll be more announcements in terms of we've had meetings this week and so on. And then Tuesday we'll announce who's going to go forward with us, who's not. But yeah, look, Scott Griffiths has been a left back here. Hasn't been featured for me, but had a great attitude, and I know he played a lot of games for Luton prior to me coming. But we had sort of 3 left backs in terms of, and he was the one that missed out. Paul Benson's been a wonderful servant for the club. He's had a wonderful career, and there's plenty more football left in Paul Benson. We're going to move forward with something different, but Paul Benson has plenty of goals, plenty of football left, and he's been outstanding for me in terms of his attitude and how he's done stuff. And it's not, he had a chance to go out on loan, and I gave him that opportunity because of his stature, because of what he's earned that. But he didn't want to. He wanted to stay around. He said, "No, I want to stay, enjoy it, and I want to contribute." So that was a credit to him. And as I said, we wish them all the best. But we'll be having these interviews on Tuesday, and I'll thank everyone properly then.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you, fellas.
Cheers.